11th July 2021, Madhuban, Avyakta Bab Dada, Om Shanti. Revise, 3rd February 1988. The Murli's title is The Two Pure Desires of Brahma, the Mother and Father, for his Brahmin children. Today, Bab Dada, the one who fulfills all the desires of all the souls of the world, is seeing the spiritual lamps of his hopes, just as the Father is the one who fulfills all the pure hopes of everyone. Similarly, the children are the ones who fulfill the Father's pure hopes. The Father fulfills the desires of the children, and the children fulfill the Father's hopes. You do know what pure hopes the Father has for you, children, do you not? Every Brahman soul is a lamp of the Father's hopes. A lamp means a constantly ignited light. A lamp that is always a light is lovely. How would it seem if the lamp was constantly flickering? Bab Dada is pleased to see those who fulfill all the Father's hopes. That is the lamps that are constantly shining. Today, Bab and Dada were having a heart-to-heart conversation between themselves. Who remains in front of Bab Dada? It is the children who remain in front of him, is it not? So they would only be talking about the children, would they not? Father Shiv asked Father Brahma, do you still have any pure hopes for the children? Brahma said, the children are definitely constantly engaged in fulfilling the Father's pure hopes. Number-wise, according to their power, their love, and their attention. Since the Father has fulfilled all their hopes, they definitely have zeal and enthusiasm in their hearts for fulfilling all the Father's hopes. However, they became number-wise in showing that there is a difference between thinking about something and demonstrating it practically. There are some children for whom thinking about something and doing it practically are the same. But not all are like that. When you bring into your awareness the Father's love and the attainments you have received from the Father, what the Father has made you and what He has given you, then because of being an embodiment of love, you fly with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm for doing yourself what the Father has asked you to do. However, when you have to serve or make connections in a gathering, that is when you have to act and do something practically. Then, in some cases, your thoughts and actions become the same. That is, there is that same zeal and enthusiasm, whereas at other times, at the time of having to act, the sanskars of the gathering or the pepper of circumstances that comes through Maya and the elements sometimes make you feel that things are difficult. So because of those circumstances and sanskars, the thoughts of zeal and enthusiasm you have with love are different from you actually doing something. You then think, if it weren't like this, it would be very good. You then become caught up in the spinning of if and but. It should have happened like this, but instead it happened like that, and that is why this happened. You get caught up in the spinning of if and but. This is why your thoughts filled with zeal and enthusiasm are different from your doing it practically. Father Brahma especially spoke about the two hopes he has for the children because Father Brahma has to take you with him and also remain with you. Father Shiv is the one who will take you back with him, but he will not be with you in the kingdom or throughout the cycle. That one means Brahma will always be with you, and the other one means Shiv will always be the observer, watching as the detached observer. There is a difference. Father Brahma always has the pure, emerged hope to make the children equal to himself. In fact, both Bab and Dada are responsible, but nevertheless, Brahma is the creator in the corporeal form, and therefore the corporeal creator naturally loves the corporeal creation. You were told earlier too that children belong to both the mother and father, but it is still the mother who had special love for the children because it is the mother who becomes an instrument to give sustenance. It is the mother who is the instrument to make the children equal to the father. This is why the mother's love has been remembered. This is pure, motherly love, not filled with attachment or vice. Where there is attachment, there is distress, but where there is spiritual motherly love or just love, then the mother has that pride in the children and won't get distressed. So, whether you call Brahma the mother or the father, what special hopes does he have of the children in both forms? One hope is in relation to the father, and the other is a pure hope in relation to the Brahman family. The pure hope he has in relation to the father is just as Bapdada is the detached observer and also the companion. Similarly, he wants each of you to become equal to Bapdada in the same way and be a detached observer and a companion and become a great soul by always playing both parts according to the time. So, the pure hope of the Father is for you to become a detached observer and a companion like Bab Dada. Both Bab and Dada are completely content with one thing about the children. What is that? Every child has very good love for Bab Dada. Their love for Bab Dada never breaks, and because of love, whether they are powerful or only according to their capacity, they are moving along. They are definitely threaded in the thread of love as beads that are Brahman souls. The thread of love is strong and they cannot be broken away from that. The garland of love is big, whereas the rosary of victory is small. Children are surrendered to Bab Dada because of his love for them. No matter how much someone may try to separate you from the Father's love, you are still so surrendered to him by love that you cannot be separated. The words my Baba emerge from someone's lips and their hearts with love. So he is content with you children and the garland of love. However, in being powerful like the Father and free from the spinning of if and but, instead of being constantly powerful, you are according to capacity. It is in this that Babdada has the pure hope that all of you, children, become constantly powerful like the Father, where you have to be detached observer. You sometimes become a companion, and where you have to be a companion. You became a detached observer to be able to fulfill the responsibility in both forms according to the time what it is to be equal to the Father. The garland of love is ready, but Babdada has the pure hope that a similar big rosary of victory should also become ready. Apart from the 108, Babdada is giving you full freedom. The rosary of victory can be as long as, however, many want to be victorious. Do not limit yourselves to 108. Do not think there are only 108 and we cannot enter that. It is not like that. You can become that. In order to become victorious, you need one type of balance. You constantly hear about the balance of remembrance and service, but why isn't there that balance of remembrance and service when you want it? Even though you do understand this, why is it not put into practice? For Thus, you need one other type of balance, and that balance is the one other hope of Father Brahma. One hope is to become equal to the Father. The second hope is for the family, that there are always good wishes and pure feelings for every Brahmin soul and practice. It shouldn't just be and thoughts or just a desire. I want to do that. Many say, I want to have good feelings, but in practice it is different. You were also told about this in detail earlier. What is the reason for not constantly having good wishes and pure feelings for the family? You have love for the Father in your heart, and the sign of that love in your heart is that that love cannot break. No matter how much of misunderstanding someone may try to create in you about the Father, or whatever someone may say to you about Him. When the Father, in the corporeal form, gave a signal or teachings to make you move forward because of love, the teachings or signal for transformation did not create a misunderstanding. There was always and there will always be the feeling that there is benefit in whatever Baba says. There has never been a lack of love. Instead, they consider themselves to be even closer to the Father's heart and felt that this is the love of belonging. This is called the deep love of the heart that transforms feelings. The sign of love for the Father was that the Father said something and you always said Haji. Similarly, let there constantly be the same love in your heart for the Brahmin family. Use this method to change your feelings. Then balance between your love for the Father and the family will automatically reveal practically the balance of remembrance and service. So, the scale of love for the Father is heavy, whereas the scale of love for the whole Brahmin family keeps fluctuating. It is sometimes heavy and sometimes light. It is heavier for some and lighter for others. For you to have a balance of love for the Father and love for the children is Father Brahma's second hope. Do you understand? Become equal to the Father in this. Love is so great that whether you did something or someone else did something, the same happiness is experienced in both situations. When Bapdada became the instrument for the task of establishment, he made the children companions in service. Then, even if the children did and continued to do more service in a practical way than the father, Bapdada was still happy seeing the children move forward because of that love. Because of the love in his heart, there could never have been the thought, why should the children go ahead in service when I am the instrument? It was I who made them instruments. There was never this feeling even in his dreams. This is called true love, altruistic love, spiritual love. He was always happy keeping the children as instrument at the front, whether the children did something or the father did it. He never had any consciousness of I. There was never the feeling, this is my task, my duty, my right, my intellect, my plan. Love finishes that consciousness of mine. Whatever you did, and whatever I did, you also did. These pure feelings and good wishes are called love in the heart. Where there is love, you never feel this is mine or this doesn't belong to me. Where there is love, then no matter how ordinary the words are that are spoken, or with whatever right they are spoken, you don't feel them to be like that. You would never feel, why did this one say this? A soul who has love for another will never assume anything about the one he loves. It would be like this, it would be like that, because of constantly having faith in the one you love. Even something said lightly to you would feel as though that one had said something with a purpose. You would not feel that to be useless or wasteful. Where there is love, there will definitely be faith. If there isn't love, there won't be faith. So, to have faith and love for the Brahmin family is said to be fulfilling Father Brahma's second desire. Just as Babdada gave you the certificate of loving the Father, similarly, you also have to claim the certificate of acting in a practical way with the same definition of love for the Brahmin family as you were told. There has to be this balance because of not having a balance of loving the children as much as the father. When you move forward in service, you yourself say there is Maya in service, and sometimes seeing the atmosphere, you even say it is better to stay in remembrance than to do such a service. Free us from all types of service and let us just sit in a bhatti. You people have this thought from time to time. In fact, service is something that makes you a conqueror of Maya, not something that brings Maya. So, why is there Maya in service? The main reason for this is that there isn't love in the heart. There is love that is dependent on the family. However, love in the heart creates a feeling of renunciation, and because you do not have that, service sometimes takes on the form of Maya. Therefore, such a service cannot be accumulated in the account of service. Even if someone becomes an instrument for 50 to 60 centers opening, however, only as much as is accumulated in your account of service and in Babdada's hearts as you have done by being free from Maya and remaining Yogyukta. Someone may have just 2 centers. She may be in charge of only 2 centers, whereas another person is seen to be in charge of 50 centers. But if even the 2 centers are free from obstacles and free from Maya, from any upheaval or conflict of nature and sanskars, then much more is accumulated in the account of service of the one who has 2 centers than the one who has 50 centers. Do not be happy thinking that you have 30 or 40 centers. How many of those centers are free from Maya? When you continue to accumulate centers as well as Maya, then such service is not accumulated in the Father's register of service. You might think that you are doing a lot of service that and you don't sleep during the day or even at night, that you only prepare food once and eat that at night because you are so busy. However, along with doing service, you are not busy with Maya, are you? What happened? How did this happen? Why did this one do this? Why did I not do this? This is my right or your right. What happened to the Father's right? Do you understand? Service means that in which you are practically able to see the fruit of your cooperation and contentment and everyone else. If you are unable to attain everyone's good wishes and pure feelings as the fruit of cooperation and contentment in a visible way, then check what the reason is for that. Why did you not receive that fruit? Check the method and change it. To encourage such true service is to encourage service. Do not just please your heart thinking that you are doing very good service. Please the Father's heart and claim blessings from the hearts of Brahmin family. This is called doing true service. Superficial service is very big, but where there is service from the heart, there will definitely be service with love in your heart. This is called fulfilling Father Brahma's hope for the family. This was today's heart-to-heart conversation. You will be told more later. Today, it is last chance for the children from Bharat for this season. This is why Baba told you what Bab Dada wants. You have claimed one past certificate and you now have to claim the other certificate. Acha, now constantly remain the shining lamps of Babdada's hopes. Acha, to thee, all the lamps from everywhere who are the decoration of the Brahmin clan and who always fulfill Babdada's pure hopes. To those who always keep in their hearts a balance of love for the father and the family. To those who accumulate more in their account of service by serving from their hearts. To the lamps of the Father's pure hopes. To the servers who serve with an honest heart, love, remembrance, and namaste from the Babdada. The spiritual children says namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Blessing, may you be unshakable and immovable, and with the experience of the point of the drama, remain constantly in the stage of a detached observer. Explanation: those who have the experience of the point of the drama remain constantly stable in the stage of detached observer and experience the stage of being constant, unshakable, and immovable. Souls who are experienced in the point of the drama will not see anything bad in something that is bad, but will only see the goodness. That is, they will see a way for self benefit. The account of any loss has now finished. You are the children of the benefactor Father. This is the benevolent age. With the authority of this knowledge and experience became unshakable and immovable. Slogan: those who use their time in a worthwhile way by considering it to be invaluable can never be deceived. Om Shanti